If you get to my family, I will get upset. If you talk about me, I detach. It makes no difference to me. The minute you troll someone, and that's my way of looking at it. Maybe 10 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, someone's gonna ring your doorbell and say, listen, 20 minutes ago you just trolled someone, and now you're gonna pay the price for it. You're gonna be punished for it. Stand, and sometimes I have to tell her, listen, I mean, I'm making a phone call or I'm FaceTiming. You don't have to pose my hair every time. And now she's big enough. She's like, but mama.
Koimoi.com.
How do you tackle that when it's say the troll brigade targeting you and it's your family also? Because it's so easy reaching out to them in these days. How do you tackle that?
It's very tough. I'm not going to lie. Am I going to be one of those people who's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to shun the conversation off and say it doesn't affect me? Of course it affects me. It affects everyone. The fact that you say you're not affected by it means you are fully affected by it. And it's not okay to do it. The reason I'm raising my voice right now, like you said, don't do it. How do I tackle it? Because I have a huge ability to attach and detach.
Yes.
Whether it's in my personal life, my professional life, whether it's with the trolls, whether it's whatever. Like if you get to my family, I will get upset. If you talk about me, I detach. It makes no difference to me. But is it okay to do it to people? No, it's not okay. Maybe I'm a woman who's, like they say, if you're going to be around long enough, you get thick skin and you know how to handle trolls. But there are enough and more impressionable young minds who start believing you, oh, iska dance acha nahi tha. And then people start, living under a rock saying, I can't dance as much as that, or I can't do this, or, iska ye hai, iska wo hai. I can't even say the things. You don't do that. People are trying. Everyone is trying. You have an option. Unfollow that person. Don't hurt that person. It's not okay. And I always say this, there are things that used to happen 10 years ago that would be brushed under the carpet, and now people and women have raised very strong voices against it. And in some cases it took them like 10 years to talk about it. And 10 years ago, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like people would be like treating it as, passable or missable. It's not okay. And the same thing is going to happen with trolls. The minute you troll someone, and that's my way of looking at it. Maybe 10 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, someone's going to ring your doorbell and say, listen, 20 minutes ago, you just trolled someone, and now you're going to pay the price for it. You're going to be punished for it. Like, the world is going to go in that direction.
That's because the best way.
People's accounts are getting blocked. Language is being checked. There is policing that has started in a very big way. And it needs to happen. There's no... how do I say this? There's no excuse for you to be sitting in your room in front of your PC or Mac or whatever, saying whatever you want, going downstairs, having a meal with your family like nothing happened. You just abused someone's family and went down to like share a meal with your family. Like, who are you? Why would you do this? So I have a very strong stand against trolls. So, I mean, I can go on, but like, because we're talking about step out, mental health is such an important a subject that we need to talk about. I just feel that, if you troll someone, it can definitely affect their mental health. So just be sensitive. You don't know what the other person is going through. Be kind to people.
Talking about step out, tell me, what did the character leave in you, or is it still with you?
I think, like Step Out talks about mental health.
Yes.
I've seen enough and more people around me who've gone through mental health issues. I'm glad they reached out. I'm not, I've seen some people around me go through emotional abuse, and it's hard, and my only advice is to like be brave and step away from it. So I feel like when I was playing the part, it gives you, strength because you've seen the film. And that's what I want out of the film. As a producer, it's not that I want to put out like 3 days later a poster that says, oh, 100,000 streams or 50,000 streams and yay, yay, yay. I want people to watch it, which is also great, but I want people to watch it to be able to, just reach out to me saying that, listen, we saw the film, we want to talk about it. Maybe I'm going through something similar. Or the victory would be if somebody's going through a mental health issue, that person would like reach out to someone, like step up to it.
So my next question is for Neha the mom. So Virat and Anushka recently announced they don't want paps to click their daughter, and they did it in a very cordial way. You have been doing it for a better part of 2 years now without officially announcing it. But tell me, what are the perks of doing that?
Perks of doing what? Like
Uh,
not having
Not
my daughter
putting
click.
a lot out of it out there. Say,
Um,
yeah,
I don't know. I just feel that I want her to like just figure it out on her own. But
yes,
let me tell you an inside secret. Like every time
okay,
I'm holding a phone to click a picture,
yeah,
she's a really posy girl. Like she'd be like stand, and sometimes I have to tell her, listen, I mean, I'm making a phone call or I'm FaceTiming. You don't have to pose my hair every time. And now she's big enough. She's like, but Mama, photo, and then she'll like do some cross pose and something, and probably she's seen me right during lockdown. She
yes,
wasn't like that earlier,
yeah,
but other than me, actually, we we use our social media to like put ourselves out there only as much as we want. So
yes,
I mean, like we've been watching sunsets and just doing normal things, or cooking, or like living our life, and swimming in the ocean, but we don't put everything out every day. We hold back a lot, and we always have like um we're actually deep down very, very private people. We're not the kind of
yeah,
people who be like on our phones all the time. And the perks of not having your child out that much is that you're kind of doing it on your own terms, right? I don't
yeah,
know how else to say it, because I'm the kind of person who thinks that every parent is amazing. Nobody wants anything less for their child. I just feel that I'm going to try and preserve her from the eye of the media for as long as I can. To say that she'll not be out there would be unfair. So, to say that would the media like to click her? Yes, and why not? But
yeah,
she's too young, and for as long as we can like cover her up and bundle her up and like make her feel as normal, and people know her. Like I was going through security check, and very sweet, there was like some CRPF officer who was like, to Mehr kidhar hai, Mehr, like they know her first name basis. So I was like, there's a part of me that people want to see her, but there's a part of me that I also feel like there's a mystery around her, which is very sweet, because then as and when she wants to be exposed, I mean, it's going to take her many years to realize that. She will, but you never know. You just never know with the way things are. I mean, it's not going to be like it's not going to be a crisis in our life, but for as long as we can be private, it'll be amazing. Like it's Angad's birthday, and I don't need to like tell the whole world that. Now I probably am telling the whole world that it's his birthday, but up to the flavor of the cake he's eating and what I'm baking and what we don't need to do that. Like it's
yeah.
just it's 2 days from now, and we're probably just going to be like breakfast in bed and then just like lounge around on the beach all day. That's all we'll do. Like we don't make a big deal out of things. Like for case in point, our marriage.
koimoi.com